and you are welcome to another episode of Another Worst Mistake in Marriage and the Danger Signs We Ignore. This is episode 19, and we also have the notion of what will happen in episode 20. Are you ready for this? Oh my God, let's get into it. But you know how we go. Please go ahead and give a like to this video, and let's get started. Here we see Angel already looking helpless, sitting on the floor. And I'm like, why are you sitting on the floor? You could actually sit on the bed. Why are you having a victim mentality? Can you see how she's sitting on the floor? She shouldn't have. She should just have lied down and just taken her rest. And now Alma comes looking for her. Remember in the last episode, she told Kizito's mom and her sister or her daughter that she is going to pick up Angel to take her for a photo shoot. And now she went upstairs. Thank God Kizito is not in the house to stop her from doing this. She came into the room, started looking for Angel. Then she just stopped, stood, and wondered, what is she seeing? Is this her Angel? No, it just can't be. This can't be Angel. Angel is not like this. Why would Angel look so demure? Why would she look like she's in a prison? Why would she look like she's in a sack of beans? What is this? She hugged her cousin and she was almost crying because she just couldn't believe that Angel would look like this. She thought she had seen the worst of Angel the last time she came. She thought she had seen Angel in a terrible state, but this is a more terrible state because right now she has more bruises. Her eye is still red. Every part of her body has been beaten up. And she's like, why are you allowing this guy deal with you like this? She was even speechless for a moment. She was not sure of what to say. And then Angel was like, she's dying. She's dying. She needs help. She can't continue like this. And Oma said, yes, you just can't continue like this. You just can't allow this man beat you up, treat you like a piece of rag. No. How could you allow yourself be going through this kind of thing? Why would you still be staying here when someone is about to kill you? Why on earth are you still here? And she kept on looking at her cousin. She's like, no, this is totally maltreating. This is bad. But why would you think this will keep on happening to you? That do you think she would ever allow any man treat her this way? No, that she is Amma. No man, nobody can treat her less than who she is. Nobody can try because she will stand up for herself. She said it's time for her to stand up. It's time for her to stand up for what she believes, to stand up against this kind of criminality, to stand up against wife battery. It's time for her to give herself a breath of life. She said, look, the only thing that will work right now is for you to leave this place. You need to leave this place. Now, like I always tell you, I am not a protagonist of divorce. No, but I would not allow somebody die inside of this kind of situation. No. She needs to be separated from this life of torture to get herself back. And then they can now begin to talk about coming back and reuniting after there's proper treatment and rehabilitation. But in this situation where Kizito has stopped taking his drug and he's practically gone off the limits, it's about time she is saved from this precarious situation. And when Amma said it's time for her to leave, she was like, no, how is she going to leave? And the girl said, do you want to die here? What is all this nonsense? Why are you talking like this? Why are you talking like this? You need to get up and go. You need to be removed from this situation that she can't leave. She can't leave. How will she leave? She now said, is it because of your pregnancy or the nude videos? Is that the reason why you can't leave? He said, no, let him allow that go. Let him release it. What are you doing? Do you want to be dead? And then people will start talking about you? That you were in a precarious situation and you did not allow yourself to be let loose? No, let him release it. Let him release it. If that is what he wants to do, he should release it. She now said, look, that's not even the reason why she's here. She is here to pick her for a photo shoot. And because she saw Kelly and Kelly told her he has a big deal. This is what a big fish in a big ocean deal for you. And she's not going to allow her miss that deal. So she needs to get up. She wants to take her to go have a photo shoot because they need to cover up all of these scars. She now said, look, Who's gonna even ever have a deal with her? Then look at her face. Look at her mouth. Look at her neck. Look at bruises everywhere. Who's gonna even give her a gig? She now said, no, that's basic. What are you talking about? This is not beyond what a professional makeup artist can conceal. They will be able to conceal every single bruise. You don't need to bother about that. You don't need to bother about that. She was not like, oh, she was still wondering, is this necessary? Does she have to go? And she now said, look, this is more than necessary. But if you want to get your life back, you need to get up, get out, and get on with your life. She said, she now looked at her and said, yes, you need to. For the sake of your unborn baby and for your future, you need to get up and go. This is very, very important. And that's what exactly I told you, that Amma is going to get her out of here. Amma is going to get her out of here. And when she gets her out of here, there's no going back. That's what we're going to see in episode 20, because there is no more going back to this house. She is totally going to be free as a bird. She'll be taken away from that place where she's going to be doing the photo shoot straight and whipped straight to her mother's face. You're going to see that happen in episode 20. All right. Here we see Mr. Kelly under some pressure. Clients already calling him, asking where is Madame Angel. She's supposed to come for a photo shoot because they need to see her before they sign the deal. She needs to do the photo shoot. He will now say, don't worry, they'll be here. That very soon they'll be here. They just caught up in a few, little traffic, but they will be here. It has already been confirmed. And then Benita comes out, wondering where, Angel and Amma is, because they're hoping and waiting and thinking they're the place where they're supposed to have the photo shoot. And they're waiting and waiting. The client is waiting. Everybody's under pressure. Even Benita is like, why are they wasting time? She even tried to call. She said, oh, Amma is not connecting. And finally, they show up. Can you see Amma and Angel coming? And then they're so happy that, oh, finally they're here. And Angel has transformed. She has transformed into a red, delectable, and seductive gown. Oh my God. This is a thing that Kizito was trying to keep for himself, and now it's in the public. It's in the public. Can you see that? I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't be a model, but can you please be a model without being seductive and provocative? That's what I believe. You can be beautiful. You can show off, the beautiful skin you have, the beautiful face you have, without showing provocativeness. That's my own take to this, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't be a model, but be a model with decency. This is the thing we're trying to avoid. You can see even the way she's dressed. For me, I don't like it. Personally, I don't, because you can see it's very no. This is not the way she should be. I believe she could have worn something more demure. But anyway, that's how she wants it. And then they were so happy to see her. Kelly was like, wow, you look delectable. Even Benita was like, oh my God, this is the angel she's been waiting for. And then I said, where are all the bruises? Where are all the marks? And I said, oh, the makeup artist has covered them all up. And then I said, okay, now it's time for her to go in to have a photo shoot. And Kelly was like, it's time. And then Benita was like, oh my God, can you just imagine how beautiful you look now? We can see that Kizito has really been covering all your beauty and keeping your shine away. And then Kenny now said, yes, he knew that guy was too good to be true. He knew that he was totally, a wolf in sheep's clothing, that he couldn't even wait till the first day or second day of the marriage to even lay his hands upon him. That's the point. Lay his hands upon his wife. And what kind of man will do that kind of thing? And I said, well, at this point, he should not worry that they have her and she's got them. And there's no problem, that they're going to help them sort everything out. And now Omana said, okay, is she good with what she's wearing, or does she need to change it? That because she has somewhere to go. The guy said, no, don't worry. The costumier will deal with all of that. And that the most important is for them to start leaving. And then she now said, oh, she's got some place to go. Yeah, Oma has got some business to do. We're going to see that shortly, because Oma is going to go and prove that she is going to go and deal with somebody that needs to be dealt with. Okay, so she kissed them goodbye and then they went in. Now we see Ama and Mr. Kizito. Kizito is here in his office, playing up, typing away in his computer, and then he sees somebody come in. Yes, Ama. Remember, she said she has some business to do. She's got some things to do, so she came in with the guy. You can see that she put something behind her back, smiling mischievously. Now said, oh, she came to bring him a gift. And the guy stood up and said, oh, what kind of gift might that be? Oh my God, guys, you are here. If you haven't given a like to this video, just double tap and give a like. Go ahead and do that. Or click the like button below the video. Look at it. I said, what gift did you bring for me? She now said, no problem, that she's here to celebrate him and bring a gift. She now took that bottle of water and poured it on top of his laptop. Oh my God. She poured the water. Look at it. Entire amount of water on the laptop. He was like, no, why would you do this? He took the laptop, tried to check on it. The thing went dead. She had come to deal with his laptop. It's part of the ploy to make sure that anything he has on the laptop cannot be used. She wants to totally destroy every information. But you know how technology is. If he has backed it up to the cloud, this would just be a futile effort. But it looks like Kizito didn't do that. He was still battling with his laptop, and I was like, no, how could you do this? He was like, you are dead. He now tried to rush towards her. She took the thing, beat it up on his head, and the guy fell to the floor. Yeah, she said, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you take your hands, your filthy hands, and begin to deal with my cousin like that? How dare you touch my sister? How dare you? Oh, you think I don't know how to deal with you? You think I don't know what to do to you? I told you the last time I came. And if I dare see your hands, your filthy hands upon my sister again, and if I see any mark, I'm going to kill you. And now this is just a part one of the dealing with you. This is part two. Yes, but I want to let you know, you cannot touch my sister like this. You cannot even touch Jeff, nor even their mother. You dare not touch. There's some people that are untouchable. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? You think you can take your hand and kill her? No. The guy now said, I called in security. Security said, oh, come on, call everybody you want to call. Call the security. Call the police. Try everything before they get here. I will deal with you. You would know. She now said, look, by the next time I come back, if I see you try to do anything wrong, in fact, she even said that she's going right now to go pick her cousin. Yes, and she said that if he tries to mess with her again, she's gonna come back and kill him herself. And man, wait a second. She told him that she's going to go and pick Angel. So how else would he be able to have anything to do with her? He doesn't. I'm going to pick your wife. And if you dare come after her, or you try to do anything to hurt her, hurt Mama, or even hurt Jeff, you will hear it from me. I personally come and deal with you. Meanwhile, Kizito was like touching his head because that thing gave him some good headache. Yeah, I call it good headache because he needs it. Yes, he needs it. And then she now said, look, by the time I come back, if you try any nonsense, I'll be dealing with you. She now went out of the door. The guy kept on holding his head. Another one. He couldn't believe that this girl is back to deal with him. Oh my God. See how he's busy trying. And then he came to check his laptop. The laptop is obviously dead. The laptop is obviously dead. Can you see the amount of water that was poured on the laptop? And he was holding his head. And how could she destabilize him, destabilize his business, destabilize all the things he has in the laptop? Of course, he's going to lose a lot. And then he now said, doing that cringing thing. He now said, looking like, say, oh, Oma, you're dead. Oma, you're dead. He said that, Oma, he's going to do it. And I'm like, how? You had the chance. You had the chance to deal with her right now. You couldn't even do anything. That's exactly what Oma was saying, that he has no strength. He cannot do anything. He has no ability. And that's it. In episode 20, he definitely cannot do it. He can only try to harass. And he's going to try that. He's going to try to get the police, or probably any of his police friends who he would have bribed very well, to go and look for Oma and try and pick Oma. And I tell you, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work because, you see, Oma has more connections than him, and she has already told him if he tries that nonsense, she's gonna deal with him squarely. That's what we're gonna see in episode 20. Yeah. Now we can see that Angel is done with the photo shoot. Oh my God. And then when she came out, she was so happy, and for once she felt alive. Even, can you just imagine that? I mean, eventually she was able to be freed from the prison. And I tell you, she's not going back there again because Oma is not going to allow her go back there. And Kelly was like looking at her, wow, can you just imagine the shine that has been taken away from you? And now you're back. She now said, for a moment she felt alive. She felt a breath of fresh air come back into her. The guy said, yeah, Yeah, it's because it's been a while you did this. Now you're back in tune. He now said, look, whatever it is, you're looking stunning, and there's somebody waiting to see you. Like he's been waiting a while, and he doesn't want that person to get annoyed. And she's like, okay, who could this be? Can she just guess? She said, no, you don't need to guess. You don't need to guess. Just follow me to my car, and then you get to see the person. She was okay, no problems. And then the guy now said, don't worry, just trust me. Trust me. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I know who it is. Of course, of course, of course. She now started going and strutting her stuff as the model that she is. And then she comes out of the gate and she's like, oh, she doesn't see anybody. She only sees his car. And I said, come on, just keep calm. Keep calm. I've got somebody who's waiting to see you. Oh my God. He now went to his bonnet, knocked it, and then as she was taking a look and just trying to watch who could come out, then all of a sudden it's George. It is George, my people. Look at George. He is the one. And as she saw him, she was like, what? She was like struck with shock. And then the guy came out of the car and she was like, who? She almost fell. She was gonna like fall. The guy just ran to grab, quickly pick her and said, no, you don't have to cry. You don't have to be ashamed. You don't have to bother. He's here. He's here now. That he's really, really sorry that he allowed her to be in the hands of another man. I'm like, excuse me, guy. You are telling her you're sorry? What about all those years you left her incommunicado and here you're back to say you're sorry? What is that? What will your sorry take care of? What will your sorry do right now? Your sorry can't change anything. She's married. She's pregnant. Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm telling you. Let me quickly tell you what he will likely do. Right now that Angel is out, I'm telling you, he is going to advise her to go and get an abortion. Yes, and tell her to divorce him. He wants to take over her life and start being her man again. He said he's here to make things right. What is he here to make things right about? Can someone please tell me what this guy is talking about? He said he's here to make things. What kind of things are you here to make right? The guy, this girl has already got married. You've made her go through a lot. You kept her incommunicado. You cut off every tie from her. You made her feel like you hated her and you not love her. And you're here to say you're sorry? Oh my God, this guy. You can't come here and begin to tell me that you're sorry when you knew what you do. You knew what you did. You went over there trying to find a better life for yourself. You forgot all about her because you felt you could get a way to have your stay in the US. You married somebody else. You're going to find that in episode 20. You're going to see that in episode 20, 21, or 23, that this guy is not true. He's not being true. And in fact, I really want him to shock me. I really want him to shock me that he didn't do any of those things. But as far as I'm concerned, from the experience and the knowledge I've gotten, I know a lot of people travel out there, forget about the people and the lovers they have at home because they want a better life for themselves. So probably things went wrong over there. And that's why you're back. Can you just tell us the truth and stop telling us lies? Anyway, let me not get overreactive with this guy. Anyway, he said he's sorry. And then she's looking at him. A lot of things are going through her mind at this time. Like, can this guy love me again for me? Can this guy, really come back to me? Would he take me after all of this happening to me? Would he actually love me again? So many things are happening to. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have. All manner of things are going through her mind. But we're gonna see more of that happen in episode 20, right? We're gonna see that at this point, she's in her heart, she's glad. It's a bittersweet experience that now that he's back, there might be an opportunity for them to come back together. Anyway, I've said mine. What do you think? Let me know in the comments what you think about this scenario. What do you think is going to happen? Give a like to this video. And of course, please subscribe to the family. Thank you very much. And I'll see you shortly. Take care.